So everyone, witnessed the craziness of the winter storm that happened here in Texas. Like I said, we lost, not only power, we lost our internet, we lost cell phone signal. Thank God that we had a generator and we could, still have heat and everything due to having a generator, just being prepared and having heaters and all of that, because we would have been up a creek or, I would have had to, get out of here if that was the case. I'm not gonna have my family suffering, in a home like that if I can, leave. But it'd been hard to leave at that time period because the roads were just horrible, for people to drive down. But, many people, just could not leave. Some people froze to death in their homes. The Texas Electric Reliability Council, they were responsible for all the rolling blackouts. They said that they were 4 minutes away from the grid going down for months. Now, if the grid would have went down for months, I would have been out of this state. And he talking about, you imagine the state having no power for months? Could you imagine that? I would have been gone. I said, nope, until y'all get the power back, I'll come back. I'm not gonna put up with that crap. But there's a video that came out of this governor in Texas, Greg Abbott. Now, I want you to watch this quick video. He's actually practicing trying to be sincere. Let's go roll this short clip.
We will be dealing with here. There will be occasions when I'll be talking about like this, and some other occasions when I'll be talking like this. Is that good enough? So their last sentence or something like that.
Now, if he was genuine and sincere, you wouldn't have to practice that. Wouldn't have to practice that when I'm talking to people whatsoever. Now, I understand about mic checks, but you don't have to practice being sincere. I mean, because most of these politicians, I'm saying the majority of them aren't sincere. They don't care about you. They only care about you when it's time to vote. And they don't care about you then. They just care about, practicing, making sure they sound good and all of that. But this is the kind of politicians you have in this, state. Then you have, Ted Cancun Cruz. He's a Republican, and he talked about Mexico and building a wall for Mexico, but then that's the first place we went and ran out of Mexico. I would say, get yourself out of our country. I said, because you sit up there and talking about building a wall, well, stay in your country with your wall. Stay in your state. Why are you coming over here? You got a job to do. So, Ted Cruz been back trying to, serve barbecue and give out water to people. And I'm like, oh my God. And then Ted Cruz looks so guilty when he's doing it because he's not genuine. He's like, you got caught, so now you're doing it. But what I'm saying is, those of you who live in Texas, and those of you who are registered to vote, your local and your state elections, they definitely matter. They definitely matter to you more than those federal elections, trust me. And what I would say is, whoever you vote for is your business. If you don't vote, that's your business. We cannot tell you anything like that. What I'm saying is, well, based on the actions, Ted Cruz, when it's time for him to be up for election again, he needs to go. Greg Abbott, he needs to go. He definitely needs to go. He is just silly. He don't need to be in that position whatsoever. Somebody could run against him. I don't care how people vote, but just get him out of there. Because the guy got to practice being sincere after all these people have died. Many people lost, days of work. And if you don't have vacation time, you just stuck. I mean, it's just a crazy situation, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm glad that these people in Texas really got shown who they really are. And I hope that you learn from this lesson and winterize your homes the best way you can. Get prepared. Have generators, have gas, have heat, have a window unit if you don't have one. Just be prepared because the next event could happen, especially if you live in the Houston area, hurricane season, whatever can happen. You just want to be prepared. But leave me a comment there. Think about the situation with Greg Abbott and all his shenanigans and, acting like he cares or he don't care. But, you still got some stuck on stupid people here in Texas as well. Still defending Greg Abbott and Ted Cruz, even the way their performance are. But Ted Cruz's approval rating has actually dropped down to 20%. So that means the majority of people in Texas can't stand his behind right now. And the governor is hiding his approval rating. I wonder why.